Kraft Australia employ around 1,200 people. We have 3 manufacturing sites, one in South Australia and 2 in Victoria. We're headquartered in Port Melbourne, and our strongest and hero brand is Vegemite, which is known and loved by all Australians. It's fair to say that Vegemite is the Australian people's brand. They own the taste, they own the look and the feel, and it would not be wise to change any of those attributes. What we decided to do was actually investigate alternative uses for Vegemite outside the traditional toast. In terms of Vegemite, which has again such an iconic status, it's very difficult to change the product, which is loved by Australians, and therefore you need to seek other mechanisms in which to increase consumption. Our traditional consumer insight and marketing research on Vegemite could take many months to complete and would often be a narrow filter of the Australian population. Vegemite encompasses all of the Australian population, a wide range of demographics and a wide range of cultural backgrounds. Therefore, having a narrow field of information from which to change a branding opportunity was extremely risk-taking. For us, Web2 offered this mechanism to gather a wide range of data from Australians of various backgrounds and various socio-economic positions, and then to filter that data into meaningful information to build the brand growth.
IBM Research has developed a whole range of capabilities, and one of those is an asset which we've named COBRA. And COBRA stands for Corporate Brand and Reputation Analysis, and it's an outgrowth of our attempts to really make sense of what's going on the internet. And so the internet itself provides perhaps the most objective assessment of something. It provides very valid data because in many ways its lack of structure and complete lack of control gives it an authenticity and an objectivity which can't be created through intent.
The COBRA system is a radar for corporations. It tells you what's happening and what's coming towards you, the good and the bad. You can choose to intercept and control your messaging, or you can choose to expand on positive issues. I was amazed only 1 week into the project to be contacted by the team to advise they'd reviewed 1.5 billion postings, found nearly 500,000 individual mentions of Vegemite across 38 languages. That far exceeded our expectations.
So IBM Global Business Service pulled together 3 elements in our solution: the underlying hardware and software required to process this vast amount of information, COBRA, the heart of our solution, which provided the algorithms and the sophisticated pattern analysis and pattern recognition capability that ultimately generated the management information, and then our GBS industry specialists, in this case familiar with fast-moving consumer packaged goods, and their role was to present that information to the Kraft management team as we together pursued this business problem.
A key inspiration behind our new campaign, How Do You Like Your Vegemite, was the IBM research data. That data identified 32 ways in which Australians uniquely have their Vegemite. And we're talking about hundreds of thousands of Australians having their Vegemite in peculiar ways or different ways. We didn't necessarily understand Australians had their Vegemite with tomato, or with avocado, or with cheese. Our new campaign legitimises the people's brand and their use of our product, and it's been very successful. It was our largest ever integrated marketing campaign. It included a new TV commercial. It included a massive print campaign across all Australian bus stops, tram stops, railroads. It included our largest ever public relations campaign. Without the IBM research data, it would have been difficult to make a change in movement for our marketing campaign. The data validated our decision making and gave numbers and a rich vein of information from our consumers to support our case. For us, it's been the most successful campaign for Vegemite to date, and that's saying something over 85 years of history. We have had some of our major retail stores in Australia run out of Vegemite. We're shipping over 1,000 tonnes of Vegemite per month, which is a record. We've had sales increase a number of percent over our previous best year. And for the first time in history, we've got Australian mums taking 2 jars off the shelves and buying 2 at a time, which has never occurred before. In the past, you may have taken 4 to 6 months to do full research and insights on a new campaign. The research we found from the COBRA system narrowed that down to 2 months and enabled us to execute at a much faster rate. The Cobra System was new intelligence for craft and our brands, information we didn't know existed, or information that may have taken years to glean from traditional marketing insight methodology.